Alright, we're back here on some more Night Rain. So, the last video that I made about Everdark Libra, I had some very, how do I say, not so positive opinions about the new boss, but the day after that video went up, I actually fought the boss right when I came home from work, and the first try, the first run, I beat him relatively easily. You know, there's a few more of the mechanics that I understand, you know, after reading into it a little bit more. There's still some things that I'm not really sure how they work, but for the most part, I get what most of the stuff in that fight, how it works. So yeah, in this video, I'm just gonna run back on that boss really quick and just get a victory on camera this time. I did beat it in that attempt the next day, but where do you check the yeah, you can see here, I think the little grace behind the final day is indicating that this was a successful run. So yeah, in the, what is it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 attempts that I've had on this boss, I've only beaten it once, and that's partially due to the weapon drop that I got here in this run, which is the Vikes War Spear. Being able to proc madness on the NPCs and the boss without having to wait for the Preach's Madness effect to happen randomly during the fight is yeah, being able to just do it yourself is really helpful. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that lucky in this run. Most of the Everjail bosses that I got and the castle bosses that I got were relatively easy as well, so I guess we'll just see how this goes. This was going to be a Battlefield 6 video, but I haven't had a chance to play it as much as I want to, and that game really, I've said it before, but that game really makes me want to upgrade my computer. But I've complained about my computer and the fact that it doesn't perform as well as it probably should multiple times already. But yeah, before we get further into this, if you do enjoy this video and you want to help support the channel and see more stuff like this in the future, you know, any other game in general, you know, leaving a like on the video and subscribing would be very much appreciated. Also, my work schedule has been very annoying, so that is not solely responsible, but I blame that partially for the inconsistency in my uploads, because yeah, coming home after you have to close at work, it's very rare that I ever get scheduled to like leave, you know, before we close. That's not who I meant to lock onto game, but you know, it's cool. But yeah, coming home at like 8:30, 8 o'clock at night, and, you know, it's very rare that I have the patience or energy to make a video or stream or anything. But yeah, hopefully I can make some changes to, you know, get back on making videos and all that. But that's enough complaining about that. I complain about that all the time. But yeah, I think Gamescom is happening in like 2 days, 1 day by the time this video comes out. So obviously Call of Duty is going to be there, Black Ops 7, which I'm curious what they're going to show, whether it's just going to be like a campaign walkthrough or they're going to show like everything from like campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. That'd be really cool. But yeah, that'll be happening here relatively soon, and I think Resident Evil 9 is going to be there as well, so it'll be cool to see that. I still need to play through like a majority of the modern Resident Evil games, because I've played the RE1 remake that came out like forever ago, and I played RE2 remake as well, and that's about all the RE games that I've actually like fully played through. I also played the RE3 remake, which was like, it was okay, it wasn't like the best. I'm pretty sure it's like known probably to be like the worst one in terms of the remakes. If I could get the exact same seed as the last attempt that I did on this, that'd be awesome. I can get a Madness Tower to spawn and get the Vikes War Spear guaranteed. That'd be great, because I don't know what the point of Madness camps are if they don't like drop Madness anything. Although I think that's more so the fault of like base Elden Ring not having that many Madness items in it to begin with. Probably should have taken one of those weapons, but it's fine. The triple status will carry me to victory. I don't know how much this contributed to my actual success as well, but to the I did more Everjails than I usually do. I know that's obviously like the strat for like people who are like actually good at this game, but yeah, I did most of them on the map in that one successful run, so I'm gonna try to do as many of them as I can while also like, you know, being able to upgrade my weapon and go to castle and all that. And this is why we love poison. Grab that. All right, I should probably go over here. And I'm super glad the circle is relatively close. Speaking of Call of Duty, I don't know, I keep forgetting to mention this every time I make a video. I make them so infrequently, but yeah, a while ago at this point, everybody knows about the COD HQ if you play Call of Duty. It's basically like a central hub for all the Call of Duty games, so it's basically like a consolidated launcher for all of them. And I guess it also makes it easier for like the games to be more similar in terms of like their engines and whatnot. I'm not really sure how all that works, but point being is that it seems to cause a lot of issues with like the games and bugs and stability and all that. So the reason I bring that up is because obviously the COD HQ was a thing started with Modern Warfare 2 in 2022, and all the COD games past that point have also been a part of that. But yeah, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 have been de-integrated from COD HQ, so those are just separate games that you can now download. You've always been able to like pick and choose what you want to download from each game, but the fact that it's not a part of COD HQ is interesting. I'm not sure what that actually does in terms of like the actual functionality of those games. But yeah, I was looking at Modern Warfare 3, and part of me was kind of curious to like reinstall the zombies mode and mess around with that, just because that was back when my internet was not super great and it would constantly disconnect for no reason. What it felt like once every few hours. And if you watch any of my videos like I would say Black Ops 6, but maybe even before that, I need to get this this church. You've probably been aware of like how often I disconnected from just games seemingly for no reason. And then at some point during Black Ops 6, I think we got that new router and it completely just fixed my problem. So, because yeah, especially in games where you have, one life, and if you die or you disconnect, you just lose everything, like, DMZ or the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies mode. Yeah, having to deal with the disconnects that you basically had no control over was very annoying. Can I come down here and grab a key? And I guess I can kill the boss down here if I really want to, but I would like to also upgrade my weapon. So maybe I'll go to Castle really quick before heading over there. But yeah, part of me was kind of curious to go back to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, just because the only thing I used it for was to grind for the camo, and that was basically it. I did like none of these story content in that game. Also, I didn't get a key. That was super unlucky. Yeah, let me run the castle really quick and upgrade my weapon. I think the zombies mode alone is like 60 something gigs, which I mean, I guess in the modern context of AAA games, that's not really all that bad, although that's just for one mode. So do I really want to use 60 gigs of space on one of my drives to play Modern Warfare 3 Zombies? Probably not, but maybe if I get super bored, I'll consider doing that. Also, I can hear the troll castle, by the way. So that's cool. Get rid of you, grab you, get rid of you, and then upgrade you, and then pick this back up. Is there anything else I want to buy here? I have no souls, so it doesn't matter. I'm down here. I might as well check what bottom boss is, just because. Oh, there's a big merchant on this map. Okay, that's cool. I'm not really sure if there's anything I want to buy there besides like Dragon Crest, Shield, Talisman. Oh, it's a black knife. Okay. There you go. All right, that was a relatively easy All Rivers of Blood. Oh, that might be... I'm going to pick it up, even though I probably am not going to end up using it. And I could power stance them, but I don't think... The whole point of this build is to proc the triple status. But, I mean, fire damage is good for this boss from what I remember. But I will see. Are any of these good? I guess I'll take this one. And I'm going to try to grab this church down here before I do anything else. Yeah, there's nothing... I can't grab any keys from... I guess I could have gone here to grab one, but yeah, I'm getting real unlucky on the key opportunities, so to speak. Ooh, a Red Wolf. I might do that after the night boss. If he wants to not be annoying, that'd be great. But yeah, I had a feeling, talking about Everdark Libra for a second before we actually get to it. He has one of the random deals that he does during the fight where I believe it's Peach's Madness, and I'm going to actually move my camera before I fight the boss just so you can actually see them. But yeah, I can come here and get a key. I can go here for a key. This is not the most like optimized pathing for this, but it should be fine. But yeah, I don't remember where I saw this. I think I saw it on Twitter, but there was a chart basically that listed what all the deals do, and I had a feeling this did this, but Preaching Madness, that one, it basically allows you to do innate madness build up on your attacks, so you can affect the NPCs and the boss with them. So even if you don't get a madness weapon, it's very useful. I don't know like how much madness damage you do. It's probably not that much compared to like a spell or a weapon, but I believe, I don't know, is it literally just like the tower that's over here somewhere that only ever spawns it? I'm probably not going to get that lucky and get a madness tower, just because that's how my life seems to go whenever I want to do certain things on video. But all right, what did we get here? Oh, we got Freya. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Watch me totally throw and get command grabbed by this cemetery shade. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. I totally didn't get lucky and spam out of that stun animation at the last second. Can you status cemetery shades? All right, well, I hit him like 6 times and it didn't seem to do anything, so I'll take that as a definitive no. Apparently in the seamless co-op mod that exists for this game, and yes, that already exists, I think you can have up to like 6-player lobbies, and I think the Elden Ring, the randomizer mod for Night Rain, similar to the Elden Ring randomizer mod for, regular Elden Ring, is also a thing. And I don't think it's a thing yet, but I think it's being developed currently, and it's going to basically allow for actual seeding, so that there's like a more than, what is it, like 300 something seeds in the game. Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Whenever times get tough, you unleash the beast inside or whatever. There are 2 wolves inside of you. One is gay, the other one is gay. You are gay. Also, I did like no damage without ult, by the way. I literally just did it so I could heal myself. Can you even poison Freya? I doubt it. That wouldn't make much sense. Oh, cut off her head. Sick. Yeah, I brought this up when like this game first came out, and then the first few videos that I made, but it's so weird seeing DS2 enemies animated in like the regular FromSoft engine. I'm gonna die. How about we don't do that and embarrass myself against the DS2 boss? Oh, I did not expect her to correct herself like that. Okay, well. There you go. Okay, well, that was way more complicated than it needed to be, but... And these are all horrible. Okay, sick. This is definitely not going to be as good of a run as I did last time, so... Okay, where do I want to go? I can go here and get this key, and also probably get that church and the Red Wolf as well. I know people run out into the storm as soon as they kill this boss, but I don't like losing HP and using flasks. You know, there's probably a grace like right near here. Yeah, there's one next to that cave, but still, if I can avoid doing that at all, you know, altogether, then I would prefer to do so. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. What did you drop for me? Improved item discovery. I might just grab that. Yeah, replace that with this. And then I'll run over here and grab this key and go to one of the Ever jails here somewhere and probably go to that church. I do need to go to castle as well at some point, but can you frostbite a abductor virgin? It'd be really funny if you could, although I guess now we're not gonna find out. Shame. But yeah, I didn't play the BF6 beta as much as I wanted to, even though it did come back for another weekend, just because, like I said, and I can play the game at like a relatively stable 60 FPS, but I have to play it at 1080p. I have to play most of the things at 1080p, even though I'm pretty sure when I first got this computer, I didn't have to do that. But key? I'm getting so unlucky. Okay, I guess I'm not taking advantage of the fucking keys. Holy shit. That's 2 checks in a row that I've done that have yielded 0 in terms of keys. That is unfortunate. Are you selling anything? I should probably go to the merchant, actually. The merchant, I think, also sells a Wending Grace. Where is he? He's like... Sorry, yeah, he's right here. I should probably go do that, actually. I'm gonna go get that grace and then go to the merchant and then probably just go to castle. I'm not as high of a level as I would want to be, but yeah, I also don't think I'm gonna be getting lucky with a madness tower spawning, so... That is unfortunate. I know the randomization is something that I like talk about a lot, and you know, some people bring it up, you know, every so often. That this game isn't really all that random because there's only a set amount of seeds, and when you throw in all the different modifications, like a certain boss or a shifting earth, if you have 2 of those things selected, then there's only 4 seeds that you could possibly get for each boss and each shifting earth. So it is slightly disappointing. But I'm gonna come over here, go to Big Merchant, buy a Wending Grace and maybe a Dragon Crest Shield Talisman, because this is not going to do anything for me. It is a troll castle though, which is really not good. I don't even know if it's worth it to like try and go get another key at this point, because there are so many on the map that I would not be able to take advantage of anyways, that I don't really see a point anymore. Now, you would think in this ravine, there's one right there, but you would think like at multiple points in this ravine, you would be able to find like multiple jump pads, but there's only one, and sometimes there's not, at least I think. I might be stupid, but yeah, I think going back to like the seamless co-op and the randomizer mods for this game, I think if you use the randomizer whenever it comes out and you want to play online, I think you have to use seamless co-op because yeah, you can't use the official FromSoft servers to do that. I'll grab this, grab that, and I think we're good on everything else. Not that I can buy anything else, so we're just gonna go to castle now. It's not in the circle. That is actually unfortunate. All right, well, maybe I can, depending on what it is, I might be able to do top boss, but we'll have to see. Yeah, so far this run is not going super great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it stack. It would be kind of unfortunate if I like was talking up how not absolutely horrible Libra is after further reflection, only to have a shitty showcase of the boss because I'm like super underleveled. Yeah, I hear the trolls, they do be roaring. I wonder if they ever do end up adding like an endless mode to this game, like how that would work exactly. Would you get to the end of 3 nights and then fight a Night Lord and then keep going, or... Oh, it's Bellbearing Hunter. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do enough damage this way. It's kind of unfortunate. I love how you can deflect the pole back on that sword. It's very funny. Oh, that counted as a... yeah, this is not. This is going horribly. Holy shit. What if I do this? Ah, you can grab me, idiot. I'm doing like no damage. This is unfortunate. All right, well, yeah, I have to abandon this. This is such a horrible run. You know, depending on how this goes, I might just actually stop recording here and then come back. Because yeah, I did not expect this to go as horribly as it did. It's really rare, at least in the games that I've played, that the circle does not land on castle. That's super unfortunate. And then now we're here. It's literally also right outside fucking the circle as well. Alright, I'm back. I had to end that run because I had to go do something really quick. But I started up another run and yeah, it's not going any better or worse than the last run was going, I'll be perfectly honest. Still no Madness Tower, still no lock on Everjail keys. This is really good, although I'm not a faith character, so that actually kind of sucks, but I'll grab the anwser rapier, I guess. At level 11, I'm gonna go see what the top boss is, and hopefully I can get to at least like level 12, because yeah, I had to end the last session that I was just doing, and I lost the Wending Grace from the big merchant because one didn't spawn on this map, so that is unfortunate. Magic damage negation, that would be useful if I was fighting not. All right, well, these all suck, so whatever. I'm not gonna pick any of those up. Yeah, I think I got Troll Castle twice in a row in this video, which is unfortunate, although we got an easy top boss, so that's good. I'm gonna be very sad if I get to the boss and I like fail horribly on camera. Run away from that. Run back in. Do we have any bleeders in chat? No, we have a stance break though. I'll take that. Oh look, the bleed on the crit. Love to see it. Okay. There we go. That was relatively painless. I had a harder time fighting the Zaymor in the basement than I did the top boss. I'll grab that. All right, level 13. That's not actually too bad. And I still have enough money left over to buy the, I'm not going to kill the trolls here. Killing the trolls here is almost not worth it because I feel like they don't give you souls that is worth the amount of effort you have to put in to actually kill them. I still need to know what sick fuck designed one of the castles where trolls can just throw pots at you from across the entire area. Because like, yeah, the castle is not all that big, but still, it doesn't help that there's like 5 of them in this tiny little area. Yeah, there's a bell-bearing hunter down here. Oh, look, the thing is happening. And it's right over there. Go over here, kill this bug. Please drop something useful. That is not anything useful. It's insulting that they put that talisman in this game and didn't put any of the Shadow of the Erd Tree weapons in this. I'm pretty sure the Sparking Aromatic actually does like a ton of damage, but I'm not really sure why I'm coming over here. I guess to see if I can just get something. Ow. But yeah, speaking of the new, hopefully trying to get a new PC in the near future, I've applied to a few jobs. I don't know if I'm going to get them. Ooh, I'll take that. I'll definitely take this. What do I want to get rid of though? Probably this. I still don't know if Libra actually does holy damage or not. But yeah, my current job does not pay me all that much. And the jobs that I've applied for don't pay me like a ton more than my current job, but it's probably more than enough to make a difference. So also it has things like benefits and whatnot. So yeah, if I can get a new job, I don't know what that's gonna do in terms of like my upload schedule, but I mean, I guess we'll find out if I ever get either of those jobs. But yeah, I would mark this as not a super great run, but it could be worse. I wonder if I'm even gonna get enough souls to get to 14. Probably not. It's probably like 75k or some stupid shit. Please be something painless. What did I get? It's Deathrite Bird. Okay, that's not horrible, I guess. Although for some reason the skeletons in this pre-boss fight have hyper armor, and I don't know why. Like, who said you could have that or a skeleton? I don't remember what game it is. I think it's Elden Ring, or maybe even some of the other Souls games. But when you crit a skeleton, they like explode into a pile of bones. It's hilarious. All right, what man-made horrors beyond my comprehension are going to be here? Oh, look, it's a Deathrite Bird. I don't think I've ever statused a Deathrite Bird in this game. Oh, I thought he was going to do the rain of arrows on me. Wow. Unleash the beast inside. Oh, can he not, like, do it if you're super close to him? Or I guess they don't hit you, I should say. It's kind of crazy how decent the damage on this ult actually is if you level up. I'm assuming that's what it scales off of, is your character level, just like the sword. You fucking mind, sir? Okay, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be as scared of Deathrite Birds in the field as I am when they're night bosses. Although I get this distinct feeling that they might be harder as a field boss. All right, I don't know how many levels it takes to get from, or how many souls it takes to get from 13 to 14. I'm gonna hope I have at least 10k to buy the other Wending Grace, but not getting a frenzy weapon, or spells for that matter, is kind of unfortunate. Oh, there's a dead body there. What are you gonna drop for me? Is it a close? I think that's what it is. Oh, they dropped nothing. Sick. I'll grab that. I come over here. Do I want to risk it? I don't think. I think I'm good. I think even if it's 100k, which I don't think it is, I should have enough to buy the Wending Grace. All right, well, this means that in order to actually do madness damage during this fight, I'm gonna have to wait for the Preaches Madness buff. I buy that, and I can still level up to 14. All right, cool. I'm gonna buy another one of these. And then, do I want to buy anything else? I'll buy Starlight Shards, maybe to spam my weapon art, I guess. This is probably going to go horrible just because I didn't get a single Madness weapon. And I don't remember what all of Libra's deals are pre-fight, so I'm not going to pick one. Turn on the music. But yeah, I know Libra's Everdark has been super divisive, which I mean, in all fairness, is probably what a Libra would want, considering he's literally holding a balancing scale. Deep Faith, powerful weapon. Oh, what if he drops Vike's War Spear? I don't remember what you lose for this though, is the thing. No, I'm good. I'm good, doggy. Eat one of these and wait for him to transform, because you can't damage him during this because the game hates fun. All right. Wow, that's 2 bleed procs like immediately. Holy shit. Alright, here we go. Here comes the cacophony of horseshit. Also, I said I was going to move this. I should probably do this now then. There we go. I just casually move my camera in mid-boss fight. Alright, what is he going to have? I'm not sure which setup for the condemned executors worse, whether it's Erlinnor's pole blade, weapon art spam, or the poison pots. Oh my god, I don't know how I managed to dodge away from that. Oh, drop me the candies. 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 Libra's music is so evil. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay. Oh my god, the NPCs are so unfun to fight. They just input read the shit out of you. Okay. The giant crystal that they drop when they die doesn't even heal you to full. It's kind of horseshit. Oh, he preaches madness. I can now madness the boss, which is super cool. Oh, I think the enemies can also do it to me as well, which is okay. That's unfair. It's stupid shit like that is just so annoying. I wonder, do these attacks also do madness? Of course I get hit by that because my character model is gigantic now. Why, like, this is still one of the parts of the fight that I don't get. Why does he get to heal? Also, I don't know. I don't think we do madness damage anymore. This is unfortunate. Okay, well, he died. I'm also at 50% HP for, I don't remember how long this lasts. Pretty sure it's set how long this is supposed to last, but I think it's actually over already. Hello, Morgott overhead. Oh, I've missed you. What? That wasn't... Okay, that wasn't even attack. I don't know what the fuck that was. Alright, well, there goes my second thingy. I'm gonna get ganked here by these two NPCs, because even though inciting a riot is supposed to mean the enemies attack each other, they just don't. They just chase you, because they have to land a random stray hit completely by accident in order to actually aggro each other. Okay. I love how he just decides randomly whether or not to continue that weapon art. That's not... like, it's just not fair. Oh my god. And of course, the boss and the enemies, none of them are arguing to each other. So this buff that is supposed to be like evening the playing field is just doing nothing. And he just healed for no reason. I'm pretty sure if I drink one of my flasks, it's just gonna... This fight is so stupid. I'm not gonna make this video. This is so dumb. This fight literally hinges on you getting a madness weapon or you just lose the fight. Like, there's no point. Oh, look, now that they landed a ram straight hit because they were standing 2 feet away from each other while they were hitting me, now they're actually aggroing each other. Even though they can't actually kill each other because that would require NPCs to actually do damage to each other, which they just don't. So... like, there's... oh my god, this is so stupid. I'm gonna record a successful attempt at this boss. I don't care. This game is not hard. It's just bad. The fight entirely hinges on whether or not you get Vike's War Spear during your run, and if you don't, you just lose. The Preach's Madness buff that you get doesn't last nearly long enough to inflict madness on anybody. It's so stupid. Okay, here we are back again with a equally not so great build and so great run. But yeah, this fight, I was trying to give this fight the benefit of the doubt, but just fighting NPCs is the most unfun thing in a Souls game. Also, I don't know if you can hit him during this or whether you get madness. I'm assuming, oh yeah, like that. Are you done? Now, this is a different weapon. I've never seen a executor with dual katanas like this. Oh, he has waterfall. Well, I hate the amount of input reading in this game. It generally makes it unfun to play. It's crazy. And the madness buff already wore off, so no easy kill on NPC for me. There you go. Having bleed helps. That turret move does like crazy damage. It's insane. Okay, God forbid I try to stand there for more than 1 second and attack the boss. Okay, well, I can't drink any more flasks, so that's cool. Okay, I can't hit the NPC while he's on the ground, even though you can do that in literally every other game, and I lost a level. God fucking damn. This fight is so bad. Man, you can never get that level back in the fight. It's super fun and balanced. Awesome. It's super fun to deal with. Yeah, weird. You can still make him angry, even if you're not doing madness damage. That's interesting. Okay. He's really just doing all the giant stalling AoE attacks, huh? That's crazy. If you stand point blank like that and avoid the turret, I guess that works, but... oh, he offers a challenge. Now you have 50% HP. Awesome. I guess I should be glad that I can drink my fucking flasks. The NPC was nowhere near that attack, and he still dodged it instinctively. How is your attack faster than mine? Oh my god, the input reading is so bad. Okay, hello. You're supposed to not attack me. Okay, you're not supposed to attack me during this, but okay. You're not supposed to be attacking me. What are you doing? Okay, and he got a buff. Awesome, you totally deserve that. Like, he did half of my HP in one swing. How is that even fair? And I'm dead. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. And he's gonna get another buff and another heal by the time I finally am able to swing at him again. Watch. Oh my This fight is so fucking You're not better than me. I'm going to do it. I did it once already, and this fight is so horribly balanced. You need a specific weapon to beat it. It's so bad. Also, I died 3 times there. I thought I could have swore I only died twice, but whatever. This game likes to make shit up as it goes along. Yeah, no, I'm not fuck that. I'm not doing another run. I beat this boss already. You can see here I have its relic, which you can only get if you beat it, and the result thing that I showed you earlier in the video. This boss is so fucking horrible, and they're so insistent on putting this absurd input reading on all of their NPC fights. It's so bad. I don't even remember when that started, but it's so apparent in Elden Ring. It's disgusting. Like the video if you enjoyed this shit show. I guess I don't really fucking care. This boss is horrible.